Everything is connecting right now. Everything is connected. Oh, is it actually working? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Give it a second. I don't think it's quite functioning yet. I think it's working. Oh, okay. All right. We have a stream element comment up that it is going. This is weird. I've never seen Rumble Studio act like this. So there we go. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's get the music going. I'm sorry I'm late. Yeah, things are not quite functioning quite right, but here we go.
What's hanging, young hero?
Hell yeah, brother.
That soul is saying something profound, so let them hear it. Give up the safe and sound for bets, it's all on breaking ground. This vacant town was a mistake and you can turn around. Your heroes and your idols turned out insincere and human. Reality's a dog that fears too high to keep on moving. But you ain't interested in losing, are ya? I thought not. Still too invested in improving as that fire you got. You came out to the city, it wasn't what you dreamed. Give it 150, was harder than it seemed. You said goodbye to home and people who supported you. To chase something invisible, you lived for.
How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm doing okay, brother. Just really tired and a lot of shit going on, brother. Yeah, doing pretty good, brother. We're gonna be talking about some monster trucks, brother. Yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. The European mind cannot comprehend, brother. I chose the free life over money, job stability net. I know ko. Kimi wa dare no shujin da so shinai no. Cause I know, I said so, don't make it right. So no yarikata dame, te maji kikitaku nai. Talk all night about your troubles, all it's gonna do is pause you. Shaberu dake nara sorry man, I kawarazu. Kotoba yori ga shigasa, not the most difficult jigsaw. Rikai fusoku ari wakemono koto da. Remind myself to zone on what's ahead of me. Mara toji komerareteru fukuro no nezumi. Fushime ga chi ni sono michi mienai zo. You see the deeper meaning only once you've seen the light cell. Kono jonetsu nakunaru mai ni mainichi to buy speech singing beside him eyes where I wanna be. Renee still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a common star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. Like the walking down and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist at the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small. Cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the Renee still back on the rebound. Know that I starになりたいなら努力必要。最悪の引きたら悪くそうだけど諦めない my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist at the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small. Oh my motion, Makes me a little concerned.
Still back on the rebound. Know that if you wanna be a common star, you better step up. Next rough patch, cue the rewound mode. Like the walking down and I my soul. The road to freedom can't be seen by downcast eyes. So raise your gaze up till you're 10 feet tall and shake your fist at the sky. Refuse to die or let them make you small. Cause they love just to see you convinced you're just a brick in the wall. But you're not just a brick in the wall. La da 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 da. La da 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 da.
You go ball, brother. Wow, everything is working today. Holy shit.
monster trucks and shit, brother.
I'm trying to forget your promise, the one where you and I'd be honest. I hate the way you love me. You play my heart like a broken record, skipping beats and turning me over. I hate the way you love me. I'm falling again, the things that you said, they got me up all night. But you say that you love me, then it's all done, we both need to stop and shine. I don't know which way's up, forgetting my head out loud, I'm losing my mind. There's no going to end it this time, there's no good and a good. No, I can't, no I won't, let you hold me for one more night. When I know that the two of us together ain't right, it's alright, all I want is love, not a lie. There's no good and a good, but no I can't understand why you keep breaking my heart. But I keep on loving till someone can heal these scars. Tell me why you and I were my favorite lie. There's no good and a good, but babe, this love of ours contagious. It's fading, but we're trying to save this. I hate the way you love me. Believe me, I give second chances, but we're repeating all these dances. I hate the way you love me. I'm stuck in a crossroads, never felt lost like this in my whole life. I keep wanting you back, I give you some slack, but we barely get by. I don't know which way's up, we're getting my head out loud, I'm losing my mind. There's no going to end it this time, there's no good and a good, but no I can't, no I won't, let you hold me for one more night. When I know that the two of us together ain't right, it's alright, all I want is love, not a lie. There's no good and a good, but no I can't understand why you keep breaking my heart. But I keep on loving till someone can heal these scars.
Testing, testing. What the hell? Why do I hear an echo? What the hell's going on?
Let me be hypothetical.
Alright, everyone for
Don't be scared, it's only theoretical.
testing, testing.
If you found me here at last, then
Alright, let's see here. Log day 607.
the words they said.
This is can't get the curious to unlock the final level of my curse. Yeah. Hey Sledge, hey Paladin, hey Proto Furry, how's everybody? Okay, alright. Apparently this causes kind of like a thing where I can hear myself. Alright, where was I? Everything is not working in my favor right now, but I am making it work.
What if I tried to kill you? Would that make me evil in your view? If I gunned you down right here, then would you start to feel fear? If I watch you as you die, then maybe I'll feel alive. Get up right after the runaway, load your guns and call me the enemy. Coward brains and
Hey Paladin, hey Sledge, hey hey Proto Furry, hey fucking everybody. Echo. You're not joining panels? Unfortunately, no. I have attached myself to a schedule that I am unfortunately is not very friendly to everyone else, so I am unfortunately having to run with it.
Let's see if the hardware will function. Multiple inbound hostiles detected.
Yeah. Townboy enthusiast, how you doing? I got a game of Space Marines, but we'll be watching. Oh, nice, nice. I'm so mad when Pedals last night was like, you pick now on the night I am not home? But I got over it. Oh, I haven't had a chance to look at it, no, unfortunately. I have been quite busy, unfortunately, the last couple of minutes. Alright, let's get back to fucking...
Feels like I've heard it before. Said it on the line, but I can't make it go. What the people said is true, but I wish I hadn't told you. We're just 10 steps away from nowhere. 10 steps away from
Alright. So one of the things we're going to do,
10 steps away from passing the test.
whatever you can, just let me know. No problem, no problem. It may not be anytime soon, unfortunately.
So just sleep for tonight.
Let me get back to my Discord here. Alright.
We're just 10 steps away from nowhere. 10 steps away from getting back
Okay.
home. 10 steps away from progress. 10 steps away from passing the test. 'Cause I tried to come and find you, just to tell you.
I have alcohol, but I doubt it's gonna last the whole time.
So just sleep for tonight. So just sleep for tonight. So just sleep for tonight. So just sleep for tonight.
A movie called Gen 13?
So just sleep for tonight.
I might just buy beer for it as well for tomorrow. I remember a comic book. Hey, Skyware. I arrive. I see you. Alright, alright. Yeah, today's one of those weird slow days. I really apologize, everybody. Alright.
Well, it was just 5 guys on a night out. Oh, looks like they could box your lights out. Insatiable hunger. Oh, looking
Yeah, I'm
for-
sorry, every pony. Oh.
Take home right now. They're all getting salty. Oh, wanna be sunny, but they're just not fast enough. Wanna be
Hey, every pony, how ya fucking doing? I am the Burning Donut, and I have the power of God and anime on my side. Before I forget, how did you think of the design? I actually really like it. Like, I think it would adapt very well to a monster truck.
days are all long gone. If you were right the first time, then how could you be wrong? Oh, you're 23 years old now.
Grams, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. There's beer in the fridge.
Join just down the road, seems like the place to go.
But today we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching day 2 of the Monster Jam World Finals. Unfortunately, we are going to be cutting that part out of the YouTube fucking stream because fucking YouTube is a bitch. I am tired. Believe me, I know the feeling, bro.
I was just feeling kinda greasy.
I found a short movie you never know belonged to Disney. It was called Gen 13. Now, there was a comic book called Gen 13, but I don't know. I'd have to look into it a little bit. Let's see here. A little bit of some deeper info about the amount of the stars. It has 176, I see. Oh, the amount of stars that the Bad Bottom has. Okay, yeah, it's 176. Do I want to see the short? Oh, hell no, not if it's a Disney movie. That will get me fucking, that will get my VOD removed instantly. Wait, there's a Disney movie called... Well, hold on. Let me look this up. I could be confused.
However you like, no, I don't mind, no,
Oh, nice. All right, so let's see
I'm
here.
just looking for
Disney.
the right one for me. Don't care how long it takes to find. However you like, no, I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I know
Yeah,
she's
no,
the right
because
one
there is a
for
comic
me.
book
Just
called
stress
Gen
away
13,
from
so
the
I don't.
daily grind. However you like, no, I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I'm just looking for the right one for me.
All right, one too many ends here, so give me a second.
However you like, no, I don't mind, no, I don't mind. I know she's the right one for me.
I have to admit, I've never heard of this one. Let's see, Gen 13 is a 1988 American adult animated superhero film based on the Gen 13 comic? What? They actually did a... Wait a minute, this is a Disney thing? Hold on here. Yeah, no, it was a comic book by J. Scott Campbell and the like. Gen 13, the movie? What the? I did not know. I did not know that it was a movie. Interesting.
I can't remember something so lame. 'Cause I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
I will have to look into that when I have some more free time. That's definitely... Huh. By Buena Vista Pictures. Okay. Yeah, but no, it's definitely based off a comic book. Yeah, no, I did not know there was a movie based off of it. Interesting. Alright. Shit. Now, about what we were going to be talking about, but yeah, no, it is interesting. Let's see, it is the same produced by... Yeah. Buena Vista is basically like the non-cartoon version of Disney, yeah. But yeah, no, I did not know there was a movie based on it. That's interesting. Alright, so... Since today we are going to be watching the Monster Jam World Finals, I thought we'd tap a little bit on the history of the monster truck. Now, finding good, accurate sources that are easily digestible of, basically this is a video that is entirely about the rise of Bigfoot. I teach Donut something. I heard about it. I didn't know that they made the movie for it. That's interesting. Get ready for big names. Bob Chandler. All right. Anyone who knows about the history of the monster truck is quite familiar with the name Bigfoot. And when I was a kid, even before I was ever interested in monster trucks, the name Bigfoot was quite literally everywhere. There was cartoons, video games, there was fucking everything. So this is a video by Donut Media, back when Donut Media was actually good, that is essentially a brief history of the monster truck Bigfoot. Now, currently, Bigfoot is driving under the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks show, and also does a lot of independent shows, and is actually really cool. I met Bigfoot, or at least a Bigfoot. Now, there has been a lot of Bigfoots, yeah. It's like, there's been about 25 different Bigfoot trucks, but this is going to be kind of an abbreviated history of Bigfoot the monster truck. Yes, 25. Like they just recently released Bigfoot 25. There's also like the rival truck of Snakebite. There's also there is this is one of the things that I absolutely love about monster trucks is there is so much history. ZZZ, wake me up every day. Oh, goddamn. But this is one of the things that I love about monster trucks is there is so much history about them. There is like there is they have been around for so long. There have been so many different kinds of monster trucks. There's a big dick energy one. Actually, that would be a great name for a monster truck. Okay, one of the things that I hate about the way that they're marketing monster trucks right now is that they are marketing monster trucks to appeal to children, to absolute bottom like I said this on the last stream where see monster trucks are intended to be marketed towards about the 12 to 16 audience, the Hot Wheels, the X-Men, that kind of audience, but they are trying to market monster trucks to the preschool children. This is like the Bluey, the Paw Patrol, the stuff like that. And one of the things that kids used to love about monster trucks is they kind of felt a little bit edgy when you were watching them. Yeah, there were trucks called things like Gunslinger, Natural High, and things like that. But yeah, I think Big Dick Energy would be a fucking fantastic name for a monster truck. But unfortunately, since monster trucks are often marketed towards the absolute smallest children, that kind of thing would pretty much not be a thing. Although I love the idea though. But this is a Donut Media video. It's about 14 minutes long. It is going to be talking about the brief history of the most easy to digest history of Bigfoot, of monster trucks. Sadly, no takers for Big Energy. Oh God, Big Dick Monster Energy. Drink branding. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love the idea. All right, we're going to get this video started here.
Columbia, Missouri, 1982. A crowd waits patiently as Bob Chandler sits in his 1974 Ford F-250. The massive 460 cubic inch engine gurgles and
Hell yeah, brother.
Wolf, ready to devour its prey. It rides high on 48-inch wheels.
Now the graphics they're using in this particular part of the thing bugs me because this is obviously not a 1982 Ford. Anyone who is a car person also will know that this is a tube frame, which did not start until the 90s. So yeah, it's not the most accurate, but like I said, it's digestible, it's quick,
Reads Bigfoot. The crowd is completely consumed by the spectacle. No one's ever seen a truck like this before. Suddenly, it's go time.
It's go time. I know, right? Okay. There is one subject, one of the many subjects that I can get absolutely fucking nerdy for is monster trucks. I cannot begin to express like how much monster trucks makes me so fucking happy. It is like talking about the history, the different types of frames, like even the different types of tires and steering that they use. Like you can show me a picture of a monster truck and I could probably tell you exactly the time period that it came from, just by the type of frame and tubing that it had, that the frame was made on. It is like like it is one of the things. It is one of the subjects that makes me so demonstrably happy. It's hard to explain.
Moment would set off a chain reaction that would snowball into one of the most dramatic motorsports to ever exist.
Now, you see, Just these graphics alone
Who's
here.
ever seen a
All
truck
right,
like this
because watch
before?
this, watch this.
Suddenly, it's go time. He lurches forward. Little did Bob know.
Little did Bob know.
That would
This is actually what monster trucks looked like in the late 70s. Okay, but when did BKT become a tire producer? BKT, I think, became a thing in like the mid 2000s for basically when Monster Jam kind of parted with the U.S. With the United Hot Rod Association and kind of started becoming its own thing. But BKT was always a big tire producer. It's just they got a contract with Monster Jam around like the mid 2000s, I think. But this is what monster trucks originally looked like.
snowball into one of the most.
And then this frame right here. This right here is the front flip by a monster truck called the Mad Scientist, which is considered one of the epitome of the most amazing situations, most amazing things about fucking the monster truck history. Is the very first front flip. And maybe I'll get into showing that to you guys because like the first front flip of a monster truck was the first back flip and the first front flip were both very prominent tricks in the monster truck history.
Dramatic motorsports to ever
Exist.
Talking monster trucks today, baby.
Yes. We are talking monster trucks.
Manscaped.com for sponsoring.
We don't need to worry about the
This
fucking
holiday
ad.
season, Manscaped is making it easier than ever to give the gift of clean, round ornaments without any nicks. A little more time in Santa's downstairs.
Come on.
Oh, so
Or do we?
donut for 20%.
Probably not, I don't
plus
know.
Free international shipping. No promo code required. Just click the link in the description, and Manscaped will hook you up with those discounts. Thank you, Manscaped. Monster trucks are so
about the
ingrained in our
balls.
culture that we sometimes forget how insane they are. They've kind of become this entertainment on par with professional wrestling.
I love the fact he's using Mohawk Warrior, which is like a retired truck at the time that this fucking video was produced, I think. Like, and he's absolutely right. There is such a history of monster trucks that people don't realize. It's like monster trucks and wrestling are two things that are like intertwined with American culture that like have their own separate things and is so fucking like people don't understand how deep the rabbit holes go, you know?
Or the circus. But if you think about it, these trucks are some of the most incredible machines ever made.
Ever
Modern
made.
Monster trucks have methanol-powered 1,500 horsepower engines. They ride on 66-inch tall tires and weigh 12,000.
Yeah, now see, this is what a modern monster truck frame looks like. You have the fiberglass body, you have the big rubber tires, you have the piping as the fucking probably deeper than my hole. Jesus Christ. But no, it is a very deep rabbit hole that I fucking like. When you hear a lot of what am I on right now? I don't know, probably the tism. Like if you knew how much my autism starts going off when I start talking about this, when I see people talk about fucking model trains and shit like that, this is the thing that sets my tism off. It's like, oh my god.
Pounds. The tires themselves weigh 650 pounds each. And these trucks do flips. They ride on two wheels and regularly fly 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
I can go on and on about the insane specs of monster trucks. In fact, we actually did a bumper to bumper on Gravedigger if you want to check that out.
Actually, we may check that out. We'll see how much time we have. I don't need a test because you just know.
But what we really want to talk about today is the unlikely rise of this niche sport and where it all started. We're going to talk about the exact moment that monster trucks were born, working backwards through different milestones that helped shape the modern monster trucks we see today. So what was the moment that really set this sport in motion?
It sure ain't
Gonna find
old
out.
Ford on tractor tires anymore. That oh no, absolutely.
March 25th, 2017 at the Monster Jam World Finals in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. The 18th annual event was just getting started.
Yeah?
And things were already getting crazy. In the freestyle event, Wildflower was blasting.
Now,
big airs,
Rosalie
Eltoro was
Ramirez,
backflips, and Gravedigger was
if
doing
you
somersaults.
gotta look up some of her stuff. She
Somehow.
is amazing.
At
One of
point,
the
driver
greatest
of
female
Avenger,
drivers I've
Jim
ever
Kohler,
fucking
went
seen.
Full send and flew what must have been 60 feet in the air.
Damn!
Avengers came short as Neil Elliott in his spike-covered Max D truck had a nearly flawless run, which included a reverse flip. But what came next shook everyone.
This is the
seriously
thing
Got chills when I saw this clip.
right here. This is
No
the clip.
cap, as the kids say.
No cap,
I feel
bro.
old just saying that. Lee O'Donnell, driver of VP Racing Fuel's Mad Scientist truck, was having a great run. He was
Uh-huh.
using the entire course and had a good smattering of tricks that went off without a hitch.
Right.
Towards the end of his run, he started blasting huge airs, and it was clear that he was gearing up for something big. With
This
mere
is
seconds left on the
yes.
clock, Lee blasted over
But
a tabletop gap,
just
landing hard
watch how it
with a
works. I was
big
kind of
bounce, which sent his nose up in the air.
Uh-oh.
Lee guns it,
Uh-oh.
getting his truck into what's called a slap wheelie. He then drives
hold on.
straight into the
Come
next
on.
jump,
Let
with
us
his
see
back
it.
Wheels touching the ground. This sends his truck into a front flip, spinning
Fuck!
and landing perfectly on the opposite ramp. This was the first successful front flip ever performed in Monster Jam history.
What?
Yeah, no.
That was insane!
That seems insane to me, sending a 12,000-pound vehicle end over end and actually landing it. Like, how do you
Donut
practice
is
that?
now horny.
Feels like you
No.
have to have a great
My
understanding of the
tism,
vehicle, know how
my
to do it
tism is
theoretically,
going off.
and then just go
You know,
for it. It's a leap
there's
of
a
faith.
difference.
But this moment wouldn't have been possible had it not been for another leap of faith a few years earlier. March 2010 in beautiful
Fucking
Jacksonville,
nut.
Florida.
Can ya
Nitro
blame me,
Circus monster truck driver Sam
motherfucker?
McQueen is competing in a freestyle event in front of a sold-out crowd of over 72,000 screaming monster truck fans. Nearing the end of his run,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
blasts
This was the
his
first
side jump,
backflip. This
sending
was the.
it straight up into a backflip. He lands. All
Oh,
four
yeah.
wheels on the ground. This is the first ever monster truck backflip in competition, but drivers had been attempting them for quite some time. More than a year earlier, none other than Travis Bayboy Pastrana tried one in his backyard with his boy Street Bike Tommy watching from the wings. His attempt was an unsuccessful one, but it's pretty rad that he had the eggs to try it in a vehicle he's not known for being an expert in. That's pretty typical. of
Fucking
Travis
nut,
Pastrana.
damn
It is
right.
actually very scary as Travis is going so fast the jump sends his truck super far up into the air and comes down on the roof of the truck. Luckily though, Travis wiggled out of it.
Travis,
relatively
yes,
quickly.
Travis Pastrana.
Backflip attempts go
Travis
all the way back to
Pastrana had a
2000,
fucking monster
where
truck.
Lyle Hancock attempted
It
a
was called
reverse backflip
199.
in the very first Monster Jam
Now, he
World
didn't
Finals.
drive
The
it,
was
though,
unsuccessful.
but, like-
Sure, Sam McQueen holds the record for the first ever backflip in a competition, but if you really want to be a stickler
Yes,
about it,
the
very
man.
first backflip was landed by Larry Quick in his Ghost Rider truck in 2009 at a Monster Jam in Vermont. But since it was done during Larry's encore, it wasn't counted in his run, unfortunately. I was surprised to learn that there are actually a bunch of different types of backflips
yes.
performed
This
on
is
Monster Jam.
that's part of the
Many
thing.
of
Is
which
it
were
like
pioneered by the
actually,
dude who first landed one in the
like
competition,
fucking
Sam McQueen. I just have to say that's an amazing
motocross and
These
Monster Jam
backflips include your
had like a
standard
history
backflip,
for quite a
reverse
while.
backflip, McFlip, which is a corkscrew backflip, and the 360 flare, which was
Woohoo!
invented just last
Damn!
year by Scott Bluto in El Toro Loco, which is different than when Chris Jocelyn 360 flipped El Toro.
It is
None of
true.
the tricks
It is
would have
true.
been
Alex,
possible without
Travis
advancements in
Pastrana has
monster
kind of
truck
taken over the
technology,
Hoonigan theme,
specifically their suspension.
and
Think
I
about the
appreciate
insane
what he's
forces the truck
doing.
has to deal with. Not only just driving around,
I
but
appreciate what
how
he's
much
doing. He doesn't
compression
have
has
quite
to
the
survive
same
after
energy,
dropping from 50 feet
but
in the air. Had it not
he
been for
definitely-
this
he
innovation, who knows
definitely
if Monster
brings
Jam would even exist
good
today.
energy to
I'm going
it.
to put on my Jeremiah hat and talk about some of this innovation. The way these trucks are able to do such big jumps is because of these big, burly bypass tube shocks, which are much stronger than anything you need for your average truck.
Yes,
But then
quite
again,
literally
you weren't
anything.
flying through the air nearly as much as Monster Jam drivers. Jim Vaders was the first driver to have this type of shock in his truck, the Black
The
Stallion.
Black Stallion!
But like
Oh, God,
everything
this
in
guy.
the monster truck world, it wasn't an overnight development. Jim's 1982 Ford F-350 started its life as a bone stock truck. First, he put a 12-inch lift kit on it because that was the biggest kit he could find. Then he dropped in a Ford big block 460 engine in it, put some planetary gears in there, then 66-inch tires, and soon it was one of the biggest trucks around. But as the jumps got bigger and the drops became more violent, he was going to need to beef up that suspension as well. That's a lot of stress you're putting on your butt. He ripped out the leaf springs and replaced them with air suspension. During a show in Bloomberg, Pennsylvania in 1991, Jim
Oh yeah,
Scott
this is from the
experienced a
Kenda
disturbing
races.
rollover
They
with
are
less than
so
3
much
feet.
fun to watch.
It dawned on him that the airbags just weren't gonna cut it.
I
So that's when he
love
turned to his
watching
friends
the
at
old
King
Kenda
Shocks,
races.
known
Oh
for
my
making
God.
beefy off-road shocks. Together, they developed special bypass tube shocks that could absorb tons of impact with an incredible 26 inches of travel possible. This was the first
26
time this kind of
inches!
shock
Hell
was used
yeah.
in the monster truck circuit, but after other drivers saw how well it worked with what they were doing, it soon became the standard. The technology kept getting better and better, and by the late 90s, Vader's Black Stallion truck had shocks with 36 inches of vertical travel. Insane.
Hell
Nowadays,
yeah,
monster
brother.
trucks have 4 nitrogen-filled shocks per wheel,
Excuse me.
which allows the jumps to be bigger and the compression to be
I
more
love
intense than
the
ever
fact
before.
they show
But
so
it's
much
not
of
just the
Rosalie
shocks that
Raymer's
help
fucking
dampen the
run.
drops. The tires are
She is like
only
fucking
20
the
pounds per
badass,
square
the
inch
most
to provide an extra
badass.
dab of cushion for the landing. The moment Jim Vaders put these shocks on his truck in the early
Oh,
90s,
that's
there
stretch.
was no going
All
back.
right,
Everything
I'm
from there on
stretching.
out was only going to get
Ah.
more insane.
Ugh.
Another thing happened in 1992 that could be viewed as possibly the most important thing to happen in monster truck history. The first televised monster truck race, the Monster Jam.
Yeah, no. That's the thing, is that their tires run
This
on like
event,
next to
held in the
no
now demolished
pressure.
Pontiac Silverdome was put on by the USHRA, the U.S. Hot Rod Association.
Yeah.
Featured trucks like Hammer Time, Bad Medicine, and King Crunch.
Oh
Packing
God,
punches.
yes.
Older brother. But the star of the show was a truck that was already a household name, and that name.
Here we go.
The event featured a race that was 2
Hell
straights with
yeah.
1 hairpin turn. Bigfoot had been dominating in the preliminary rounds, which culminated in a final heat against Snakebite.
Yep.
The final flag waved,
Snakebite
and
was
the
like
driver of
Bigfoot's
Bigfoot,
rival
Amy
truck,
Brass,
yeah.
the throttle. The trucks were neck and neck around the turn, so whichever truck got to the jump on the backstretch first would take the championship. The drivers gunned it, and Bigfoot got a slightly better launch, taking him over the crush cars and securing
Hell
him mere
yeah.
inches ahead of Snakebite.
Bigfoot wins! Yes, Bigfoot defeats Snakebite in the Pontiac
It was a
Silverdome.
spectacular finish for the first ever Monster Jam event. Finally, people who had never seen anything like this
It's
before
a
were now
USHRA.
fans. Kids at home picked their favorite truck.
Originally,
picked their
yes,
favorite
it was
wrestler.
kind of like
Each
called
truck had a unique personality.
like
And at the center of it
like
all,
Monster Jam was
Bigfoot.
kind of
For
like
fans at home, this
the
might have
thing
been
that they
their
called
first
the
exposure
part
to
with the
Bigfoot.
monster
But for
trucks,
the
but
last
then
decade,
like
this
they
truck
kind
had
of
been
it changed it
innovating
into
at
its
every
own
turn,
brand.
going bigger,
But
stronger,
yeah,
higher,
it-
and louder. And it was
It
all
is
because one
what
dude,
became
Bob
Monster
Chandler,
Jam.
the granddaddy of monster trucks.
Granddaddy.
One day, Bob had an idea that was a little crazy, okay? He wondered if Bigfoot could drive over other cars. There wasn't any intention behind it. He just wanted to see if it was possible. So Bob and his
I
friends
just
set up
wanted
some
to
junkers
see.
and a video camera.
It's the other
and filmed
doing it. Yeah,
Bigfoot
it is,
attempting to
yeah.
drive over these cars. And sure enough, it did so with ease. The first time it drove straight over the cars. The second time, he stopped the truck on top as if to say this feat had been conquered. Like an early 80s version of YouTube.
Hell
the video
yeah.
made
Hey,
the
Rusty,
rounds,
how
and
you
at a certain
doing?
point, a promoter saw it. He pleaded with Chandler to recreate the stunt in front of a crowd, but
Hey
Chandler was
Rusty,
hesitant.
how you doing?
Surprising.
Welcome
Why
to
would
the
anyone
chat.
want to come out and see a
There's
truck
beer in
drive
the
over
fridge.
cars? What if no one showed up? There were a lot of unknowns.
You
It
you
took
want to see what
constant
sets my
persuasion
tism
to
off,
convince Bob
motherfucker?
Chandler to
Here we
agree to
go.
crush the cars. But finally, he relented and agreed to perform the stunt again. So Bob brought his truck to Columbia, Missouri, where the promoter had lined
Good
up 4
TGIF,
dilapidated
hell
cars in
yeah.
a square. A large crowd had gathered. With an effortless grace, Bob drove Bigfoot up and over the cars, crushing them in a spectacular fashion. The
Hell
onlookers
yeah.
went nuts. All of Bob's worries and insecurities were drowned out by the roar of the crowd. He didn't realize what he had hit on, but he knew there was something special in this odd form of entertainment. In his own words, it was a fluke. From this point on, all Bob did with his trucks was crush cars and race at events.
Hell
Obviously,
yeah.
Bob Chandler did more to develop and promote monster trucks than most people, but he wasn't the only one to thank for its success. Everett Jasmer built a truck called USA 1, built on a Chevy CK that rivaled Bigfoot early on. Both
Early
trucks
on,
appeared
yeah,
on the
but-
show That's Incredible in 1983, competing against each other. This is actually the first official monster truck rivalry ever, and it drove innovations that helped the sport evolve. Bob Chandler was very competitive and always strived to make Bigfoot the biggest, most powerful truck out there. After copycat trucks started claiming the title of biggest truck in the world, Chandler put 10-foot tires on Bigfoot and made sure no one could get close to retaking that title of the world's biggest truck.
I
It
know,
actually
right?
took 16 more years, but eventually Bigfoot 5 was recognized as being the world's tallest, widest, and heaviest monster truck at a staggering
Bigfoot was a
5
Ford.
inches
Yeah, I
long,
know, right?
15
Oh, no,
feet,
no, no.
6
Like
inches
USA
high,
1
and it's
is like a
insane,
fucking amazing
38,000
truck.
pounds. A partnership with Ford in 1983
Yeah,
helped
Chevy and
offset the
Ford
massive costs
were like
associated with
the
maintaining
first
these vehicles
big
and selling
rivalry in
parts,
monster
but
trucks.
More importantly, the partnership made everyone realize that there was room in the sport for big money sponsorships. It wasn't just a hobby anymore. It was a full-blown industry, and Bob Chandler made that happen. And it wouldn't have been possible without that first show in Columbia, Missouri back in 1982. Let me know in the comments what your monster truck would be. I want to know what its name is, what the gimmick is. I want you to get creative. I think that hockey mascot Gritty would make a really good monster truck. Like the windshield could just be his huge eyes, and then you just have like giant pool noodles as his hair. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I was with Momo and Dado July 4th at Stone Mountain. Wherever they can, Ford and Chevy will get. Oh yeah, no. This is the thing. Like the early fucking the early fucking monster truck things were so perfect for Ford and Chevys. Like a lot of the big name monster trucks were specifically sponsored by Ford and Chevy. You had like USA 1 that was a Chevy. I remember a really big one that was really popular in like the 90s. It was called No Problem, which was like made off of a Ford Bronco. Now, admittedly, the Ford Chevy thing is not that big of a deal. Is not that big of a thing these days. Let's see here. What time is it? Oh, we're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close to the start of of the World Finals here. And okay, we're just gonna not. Okay. Oh, excuse me here. All right, so the pit party is going on. Let's see. Let me give a quick glance at the Monster Jam channel here. Like, but yeah, no, I am so sorry. Like, one of the grass called to me. I know, right? How dare you? How dare you touch grass? Oh my God. All right. All right, I'm not going to worry about the pit party right now. I am worried about when the fucking I'm more worried. Truck still the F Series and Silverados, track racing, Mustang, Corvette. If you do name it, they. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we are loading here. What? How did I get on this guy's channel? Did anyone else see that just change? Like, what the hell? Okay, all right. July 3rd. All right, this is going to be the official. This is going to be the official fucking video for the thing. Truck still the FC. Yeah, no, it is very weird. Believe me, I know. All right. So for those who are watching on YouTube right now, I am sorry, but unfortunately, because YouTube is a bitch with their copyrights, I am going to have to. I'll probably be out in a few minutes. I'll try to be back. Oh, no problem. No problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem. Touch all the grass you need. Help all the family members you need. That is absolutely fine. Yes, fuck YouTube. Exactly. But for everybody watching on YouTube, unfortunately, we are going to have to cut this broadcast short. So, yeah. Call YouTube watchers, come to anywhere else. Yes, anywhere else. I am currently broadcasting on Rumble, on Twitch, on Kick, and go ahead and come join me anywhere else, quite literally. Especially Twitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, got a posture check. Does this posture make my butt look big, or does my butt make the posture look big? How dare you touch grass? Now, excuse me, while I go touch grass. All right, but like I said, all you fucking YouTubes, I am going to have to tell you guys to go fuck yourselves. So, go fuck yourselves, YouTube. The grass already touched me. Jesus Christ. So I'm going to end the broadcast on YouTube. You hear that, YouTube? You guys, YouTube, can go fuck yourselves because, goddamn, you're a sack of shit.